Good morning, student. In the last two lectures, we are talking about the working of the Constitution. Our Constitution was formed on 26 January 1950. Okay. See what it covered. This review preliminary, that is democracy, social justice, and judicial system. The Constitution came into force on 26 January 1950. In this chapter, we are going to the wide-ranging nature of the Indian democracy in its political process and steps that have been taken to establish social justice and equality. These reviews primarily focus on the three areas. Okay, the constitution has focused on the three areas, that is democracy, social justice, and judicial system. In in democracy, we came to know the political maturity. Then right to vote. The right to vote was given to the peoples, all for men and women. From first it was for after the 21 years the person has completed. Later on it was reduced to 18 years, and all the men and women were given the opportunity to vote. Then decentralization of the democracy. It controls the misuse of the power and also creates opportunity for the political participants for the common people. Means the common people can participate in the democracy and all. Then right to informations. The common people has all the rights to know how the government works. It helps to strengthen democracy and in building the relationship between the government and the citizens. This we came to know. Then social justice and equality. Social justice and equalities were given in the constitution. There are some guidelines given to them. There will be no injustice on the basis of there will be no injustice and insists on the equality of the dignity of all the individual. Okay. There will be no superior, no inferior on the basis of caste, religion, language and gender, place of birth, race, property, and given equality of opportunity for the development of the individual. Later on, we came to know the policy of the reservation of the seats. Reservation for the minorities, provisions were given to the minorities. There were some seats reserved for the people coming from the scheduled tribes and scheduled caste and even other OBC classes. Okay. Then laws relating to women and the provisions for the representations. It was the efforts put to empower the women, taking into consideration the problems of the women. Several policies were adopted at the national and the international level to remove the illiteracy among the women. And the equal opportunities were given to them also to participate in the constitution's work. The right to have an equal shares in the property that was given for the women's. Dowry Provision Act, violence, harassment, domestic violence and all. Okay, then we saw the chart from the year 1951 to 2014, the contributions of women, how many women MPs were there, what is the percentage of that, we all came to know. Now, role of the judiciary. The judiciary in India has played an important role in strengthening the democracy and helping to make towards achieving the objectives. Whatever the objectives they have planned was to be achieved, and to strengthen the democracy it was quite important. The judiciary as a national commission for women has been established. Similar commissions were exist on the state level also. Now we are going to study the further. The basic framework of the constitution. Now we will see what is the basic framework of the constitution. The constitution is a dynamic, it is living document. The constitution has to change according to the changing condition, and the parliament has the power to make those changes. Now, what is it? The constitution is it's a living document. It's a living document. It has to be changed according to the changing condition. इसको completely हमें change करना पड़ता है for the changing conditions. Flexibility होनी चाहिए. The parliament has the power to make those changes, and the parliament has the power, उनके पास ताकत होता है कि जो भी changes constitution में करनी पड़ती है according for the this condition and all, वो parliament करती है. The judiciary has accepted this power of the parliament to make changes in the constitution, but at the same time specific the limitations on this power. There is a limitation in the power, okay? The judiciary has accepted this power of the parliament to make changes in the constitution, but at the same time specified the limitation on this power. मतलब जुडिशियल चीज़ ने एक्सेप्ट किया है कि पार्लियामेंट को ये अधिकार है कि इफ़ देयर इज एनी चेंजेस टू बी मेड इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन दे कैन मेक इट, बट देयर आर सर्टन लिमिटेशन, कुछ लिमिट्स उनके ऊपर डाला गया है, कुछ दायरे उनके लिए बनाए गए. द जुडिशरी हैज टेकन स्टैंड दैट पार्लियामेंट विल अमेंडिंग द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कैन नॉट alter the basic structure of the constitution. मीन्स वॉट एवर द पार्लियामेंट कैन चेंज, कुछ चेंजेस करना है तो चेंज कर सकते, लेकिन जो बेसिक जो रहता है उस स्ट्रक्चर को वो चेंज नहीं कर सकते. ऊपरी कोई भी चेंजेस थोड़ा सा चेंज करना है फॉर द बेनिफिट ऑफ द पीपल दैट कैन बी चेंज, बट द बेसिक जो इंटेंशंस रहता है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का, जो मूल मुद्दा है, उससे वो चेंज नहीं कर सकते. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड द बेसिक्स. सी द इट इज मेंशन ओवर हियर. द बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन generally includes republican and democratic form of the government. Okay, the government is a republican and the democratic form of government. इसमें वो कोई भी पार्लियामेंट चेंज नहीं कर सकते. फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, प्रमोशन ऑफ यूनिटी एंड इंटीग्रिटी ऑफ द नेशन, देश की उन्नति के लिए और एकजुट के लिए उनका ये है, तो उसमें से कुछ समझौता नहीं हो सकता. सॉवरेनिटी ऑफ दिस नेशन, secularism and supremacy of the constitution. Significant judicial decisions. The protections provided the citizens by the fundamental rights in the constitution has been made more meaningful through the various decisions of judiciary. Some of the important subjects on which the court has given judgment includes rights of children, protections of human rights, protection of the labor, honor and the dignity of a woman, individual freedom and tribal empowerment. This efforts has made the political process in India more mature. तो कौन से जुडिशियल डिसीजंस लिए गए देखिए. सम ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट्स दैट इज इंक्लूड राइट्स ऑफ द चिल्ड्रन के अधिकारों के पर, प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ ह्यूमन राइट्स के जो ये है राइट्स है ह्यूमन के, जो उसको प्रोटेक्ट करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ द ऑनर एंड द डिग्निटी ऑफ ए वुमन, एक औरत की अपनी गरिमा और उसकी वी कैन से द ऑनर, एक ये जो होती है उसकी गरिमा और उसका स्वाभिमान जो होता है, उसको किसी को हर्ट करने का अधिकार नहीं है. इंडिविजुअल फ्रीडम, सबकी अपनी इंडिविजुअल फ्रीडम होती है. एंड द ट्राइबल एम्पावरमेंट, ट्राइबल्स लोगों को थोड़ा उनको ये किया जाए, इन्वॉल्व किया जाता है, उनको एम्पावर करे. दिस एफर्ट्स हैज मेड द पॉलिटिकल प्रोसेस इन इंडिया मोर मैच्योर. ये सब चीज़ें इंडिया को और मैच्योर देती है. दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड. डेमोक्रेसी रिक्वायर्स गुड गवर्नेंस और बेस्ट गवर्निंग प्रैक्टिसेस. फॉलोइंग आर द फीचर्स ऑफ अ गुड गवर्नेंस. नाउ सी द गुड गवर्नेंस मतलब कौन एक अच्छे गवर्नमेंट बन सकता है. व्हाट शुड बी डन टू ब्रिंग गुड गवर्नेंस इन द डेमोक्रेसी. अकाउंटेबल रिस्पॉन्सिबल गवर्नमेंट. द गवर्नमेंट शुड बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल, उसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उनमें होनी चाहिए. इफेक्टिव एंड एफिशिएंट गवर्नमेंट, बहुत ही इफेक्टिव होनी चाहिए, पावरफुल होनी चाहिए, एफिशिएंट अच्छी भी होनी चाहिए. रेस्पॉन्सिव गवर्नमेंट. Transparency in working of the government. There should be a transparency while working. Just and all inclusive development. People's participation in the governing and decision making process. This all points should be over there in the if the government has to run peacefully, and we can say that is this government is good enough to take care of the peoples. Please understand. Find out the judgment given by the Supreme Court as the above subjects in recent years. In this chapter, we took a review of the Constitution and the working of the government on the basis of constitutions. In the context of Indian democracy, there are many challenges before Indian democracy. Government acts and policies has not put an end to all the problems. There are several new problems confronting us. However, what is important is that the people in India have developed a democratic mindset. So we were taking the review of the constitution. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन किस तरह काम करता है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्या क्या चेंजेस कर सकता है, उसमें क्या क्या इन्वॉल्व है, एवरीथिंग वी हैव बीन टेकिंग इन अ कंसिडरेशन. हम देख रहे थे ये सब. इन द देयर इज़ मैनी चैलेंजेस. नेचुरली देयर आर मैनी चैलेंजेस इन इंडियाज डेमोक्रेसी. काफ़ी सारे चैलेंजेस को फेस करना पड़ता है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस को. गवर्नमेंट एक्ट्स एंड पॉलिसीज हैव नॉट पुट एन हैंड टू ऑल प्रॉब्लम. यानी गवर्नमेंट के जो हैक्स वगैरह उन्होंने किया, इससे क्या है, हर एक प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व नहीं किया जाता. देयर आर सम प्रॉब्लम्स दैट हैज़ टू बी सॉर्ट आउट. There are several new problems confronting us. However, what is important is that the people in India have developed a democratic mindset. In the next chapter, we will study the election process in India. Okay. So we have finished our this lesson. So what is that significant decision of the judiciary is that safeguarding the rights of the children, protection of the human rights, protection of the honor of the dignity of the women, individual freedom, tribal empowerment. There are some basic frameworks of the constitutions. The role of the constitution of the judiciary that we came to know over here. The judiciary has played an important role of strengthening and democracy and achieving the objectives of social justice and equality in India. The judiciary is given the power to interpret the constitution. यानी जुडिशरी को अधिकार है, अगर कुछ गलत हो रहा है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, दे हैज़ द राइट टू डू दैट. द जुडिशरी हैज स्पेसिफाइड द लिमिटेशंस ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट. जुडिशरी ने पार्लियामेंट के ऊपर कुछ रेस्ट्रिक्शन डाले हैं, कुछ लिमिटेशन डाले हैं. दे हैव टू नॉट कॉज दिस लिमिटेशंस. उसके लिमिटेशंस के अंदर ही कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को कोई भी अमेंडमेंट या चेंजेस करना है, दे कैन डू इट, बट दे कांट हर्ट द बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस. वी केम टू नो अबाउट द बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑल्सो. Okay, so here we end our lesson. We have completed our lessons. Remaining part of the questions, some of the questions are solved by you, and the remaining part you have to solve it as an assignment. And please try. I know it's very hard. You have enough, what you can say, you have more assignments to complete and all. Take your time, do it, and send it in your group. Bye. See you in the next lecture.